Fabiola Butcher. Sorry. My name is Fabiola Butcher. I'm from the Communication Department, Professor in Communication, but I'm also the Bakersfield College OER liaison to the Academic Senate for California Community College, the ASCCC. And so you will be receiving emails from me monthly. I either highlight a new OER that has come out or new subjects. They're constantly updating, constantly expanding. So I'm glad you're here to find out what other resources we have available, and I will send links or be whatever help I can be to you to make that experience as pleasant as possible. OERs are what are open educational resources. The initiative has been ongoing, and that's why they're constantly changing from the state and improving. So if you were using an OER from, 6 years ago, they're better than that now. And again, there are more now as well. So I use OERs for both my public speaking class and then my organizational communication class. I use 2 or 3, I can't remember now, because I Frankenstein them together. I put them together as one for my asynchronous, fully online class. So I'm versed in the communication field, but again, I have links to any, or hopefully your subject, that I'd be glad to share from the Academic Senate website. So welcome, and thanks for tuning in.
Awesome. And Fabiola, do you have any tips for folks who are interested in starting to adopt OER?
Yes. First, determine what it is that you want out of an OER. All of them are going to be electronic resources. So there are textbooks. That's when I think OER, that's what I think of, a textbook. But maybe you find one that only has certain chapters that you want to use, or you find one that has everything you want to cover. Yay. But that's the nice thing about OERs is you can pick and choose parts of one versus another. Literally for my organizational communication class, I looked in public relations, I looked in business, and of course I looked in communication to get my resources. And I find because they are open and accessible to everyone, it's easier to get specifically what you're looking for. And students love that it's free. They love that it's a link. It's good for day one. Professors love that aspect, right? You don't have to wait for your students to get financial aid to pay for their textbook. You don't have to wait for them to find their textbook. You have a link, hopefully, on Canvas. Mine's on my homepage. And in like my ComB7 class, it's not just on the homepage, it's on every module. So their reading is specific to them right there. And you can contact our new ecampus.com, the new website for books, and ask them to create an ISBN for your OER so students can get a printed copy. Those are not free. I know mine for OrgCom, again, that's the one that I use 2 or 3, I can't remember, and I don't remember how many pages it is because it is different resources. It's always under $20. It's around $20 if they want a print copy. So if that's a concern of yours, it can be done. Now you have to contact ecampus.com's customer service in advance so they can work with what's called VanEdu, and they are the ones that create the OER in paper form and create what I'm trying to say as an ISBN for it itself. So if you're concerned about how do I get a desk copy, it has to be created. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on that. So on the student end, they love that it's free, and it's on the professor end, I have to admit, I don't have to deal with publishers anymore. I don't have to worry about whether, again, they get their financial aid or whether it's going to be even available. I already have it in Canvas. Good to go.
Awesome. Any questions for Fabiola on how she uses OER in her classes? All right. Thank you so much, Fabiola.